Hello there and welcome. This is Kate in the Nest Time, and I'm so glad you can join me. I came down to do a Roxy's Journal of Stitchery video because I need to finish autumn and get into winter. But my soul has had a little piece of rebellion because I looked in my winter colours and I actually thought it's such a beautiful, beautiful spring day here. Starting to feel like summer. Today has been perfect. And I looked at spring and summer and thought, I want to do you. And I remembered that part of my idea is unlike uh, how I started doing the accordion journal, I want to turn, where do we start? Spring and summer into a nest. And now that I have all these beautiful new bits of things that I've gathered, like a bowerbird, since I've discovered the Journal of Stitchery prompts, and again, always forever grateful to the Roxy girls for that. And I look back and I think I was stretching myself, and I've learned so much more since, and I think I've evolved. So I hope you can stay with me if if you're ready for a little bit of colour, rather than I love the autumn, I love the winter, but today I feel like being spring. I've got Rachel's birds there. And what did I show you these? I think I did. I've got my mum's machine embroidery birds and little bees that she gave me last visit. And I'm sure there's going to be an opportunity to maybe use some of those in this piece. So that's what we're going to do. So how do I turn this long strip into a nest? Well, I could, as I have in the past, just gather it up, pull it together and make a standy up here nest. It's going to be a big one, but you know, to fit 2 seasons, that's going to be a wonderful vessel. And because I've made it higher, it's going to be one of my biggest, so I'm really excited about that. But here was the reminder. Look at this. I'm hoping you can see this. This is the little bit of type. I think this was a little bit of gone blank. It'll come back to me. That I was going to use for the cover of my field notes. This was as field notesy as it got, because Kate's world is just full of colour, and I couldn't be restrained. Okay, so that reminded me that I could actually, or I should, because look at all this mess, cover the insides. So that's what I thought we'd do a little bit of today. I've got some ideas for that, and then we will stitch away and embellish the fronts, and maybe go digging a little bit more in this nest. So before I get so excited that I can't talk, because I'm very excited, how are you going? It's maybe, yeah, the end of the weekend for everybody, Monday afternoon here. And that's the other thing I thought. I was just messaging with my friend who is in New York, and she said it was very cold there and very windy. So I thought, for my friends in the Northern Hemisphere, let's have a little bit of sunshine. And for all of us here in the southern, where it's getting hotter, this is where we're at. So I thought, or I haven't thought much, as I said, this has just been totally spur of the moment. I have to make a decision about the top and the bottom. So this is when it was a journal, this is the way it was going. So I'm going to make that the top, which means that this can be a starting point, and I love that we'll be able to still see that on the inside. The other, so I have just literally reached out my right hand. So proud that my studio is starting to come a little more together. So I thought there's something that I could use that reminds me of summer. Chenille in our beach house, quilts, different colours in every room. This isn't mine, of course, but it's a lovely textile. Hang on, I better just check. Am I a little bit far over today? Who knows? You're seeing all my you're seeing all the treasures in the nest. That's okay. That's what it looks like. So I'll try and go over here. The other thing I found when I was just rummaging is, can't remember where I got these, but they've been in an op shop in Nowra months ago. I don't know. But some of us at the Green Door have been watching, can't remember, someone on YouTube who's making beautiful fashion all out of hankies. So, as always, thinking on my feet, I thought, what if I used some hankies on the lining? That one particularly looks very beautiful summer colours to me, and it's so soft and fine. This one is also very cheery, a lot more white, so maybe I just use the edges. And let's have a look at this one. I mean, you discover, don't you, when, oh yes, look at that. I couldn't even finish my sentence, I got excited. When you go into the cupboards, you find all the things that you'd forgotten you had. So I'm thinking that would be lovely, and I can stitch and embroider over that. I like that, but not everything's going to fit. So we might go here. Get my frayed ends. And we'll, that'll be fine down the bottom, but not too much of this white. So let's just have a look at that one. There's a lot of surface to cover. And I won't do them in a row. Have we looked at all of them now? Just 3. Okay. What else can I see around me that might be fun? I've got so much. I'm going the wrong direction, I think. So that's because I just made this rule up for myself right now. I like the scallop on that, so let's just cut that in half. So at some point, and this one, I might like 2 bits of this, or even 4. Let's just, oh, it's so soft. Oh, strip that off, which is absolutely fine because you know how much I like a dangle. And I feel that that one wants to go near here. Is there a right or wrong? I think this is the right way. So this is a new one, even, oh no, there's the hem. Yeah, new one even for Kate. Never thought of lining a nest with a series of hankies. Oh, the whole cupcake came with me then. All right, so we've got some plain here. We're going to have that there. Some blue. Actually, should I think about what's on the back? Not really, because that makes it, but how, that's actually really nice because there's the iris. That's the matching flower to the orchid in my mum's quilt. Right, so that's a bit of that. Let's go over here. Maybe somewhere. Doesn't matter, but just spreading out the concept. Let's go over there. And pin that. Then we'll have a contrast. That's pretty. That's pretty. Oh, and a little bit of velvet. I haven't sorted anything. So it literally is. If you came to my house, it is literally like a, now that's lovely summery fabric, isn't it? Who knows where that came from? Oh, actually, I was just thinking of the berries, but they're not really berries, are they? Some sort of fruit, but I quite like that rich colour. And there's that flower too. How about go across here? Oh, that's so pretty. So we're going to grow the garden. Oh. Yeah, see, we've got the plummy across there. I sort of like that this is yellow, but we've got those colours talking to each other. They're not quite the same, but we'll call them complementary. I'll chop this off down here. Okay, so we've got hanky, contrast. Is this the right bit for some little rectangles? I think so. I haven't used it on the outside. And for this, we'll just use it as little pieces. I'm going to leave that selvage on. Who knows where that will all end up. Oh, beautiful. All right, so you've probably seen enough tearing for the moment. So let's just now do some examining of what needs a little bit. Oh, that is perfect. Look at that. Lucky Dip City. Look, and if you're new here, just as I always say, this is not field notesy at all, but it has been inspired so much by the girls and their use of colour that I've got that beautiful velvet there. I want to use this piece, you can tell, can't you? I don't want to cover anything up. No, it just might have to wait for the inside. Okay, let's find something, that needs some more work. Because I didn't come back to it, did I? Too many projects, Katie. But I suppose a good thing is now I'm more confident about actually doing a stitch or two. So I'll come back, and the other thing that I thought of is this could be the piece that I do some beading on. I'm going to try and do some split back stitch here, which means I should make my stitches smaller. Do you know, I think I've been talking so fast I can't actually remember anything I've said. So if I said this already, I'm actually floating because I've been answering comments and the lovely things that people have said just over, I've got to maybe the last 3 videos or 2 videos. I haven't done my journaling one yet. And it was just, I had tears in my eyes. So as I said to one lovely person, it's really given me purpose. So you're not getting rid of me. Well, I'll be here and you can go away, but yeah, look at that. I hope you like that, because I love that we're using this. See, not even completing my sentences. Loving it. Loving stitching. Got too confident, didn't I? Went wonky. But it's a leaf. So I wonder what your news is. Because you could be talking to me while I just get lost in the world of stitching. Actually, I'm really glad I didn't finish this because it's nice to come back and see it and the fabrics I used and all the opportunities now. Where do I finish this? Over here. It's turning this lovely dark blue colour conveniently right down near where the petals start. It's a very long stitch. It's okay. Alright, so that's raised up. There's the butterfly. I'd like to work on here because that doesn't look at all finished. You're probably bored with that colour. Let's go the orange. Look at these beautiful flowers. I remember receiving those. It's the nest that's waiting for the bird. I feel like I need more colour up here. I think that's a... What was the first one? Bulbs. But yeah, I feel like I need to add some orange. I might mess that daffodil up. So what's going on up here? Let's see if we use this beautiful, look at that colour. I want brighter. That just got stuck on the end of my needle. And I'm wondering if I have any of those pieces. Just going to remember that. Okay. What could we do in here to add colour? Oh, that's pinned. So this was a very, I remember this here. Let's see if we can just make a basic flower of the top to start. Oh, I didn't like that. Let's do another stitch in. I want more orange. Maybe not going to get it there, so let's move around. Not too tight. Now Fleur's words are saying that she starts in the centre. So let's make a big petal and then see if I can manage to ease it down. Go that side. Oh gosh. better. I'm sort of half looking at the pattern and half making my own thing up, which is ending up being quite strange, but anyway. Just adding texture, which is good. All right, let's go around, make another one. There we go. See, I'm just, I should just say, I don't know what to say. Like, I feel so mesmerized just by stitching this flower on a sunny afternoon on a Monday. And the fact that I can just do it is such a blessing. We'll go out and cook dinner. But if I get some stitching in, and this is my first bit of stitching today, just makes the world a better place. So running out of petal there, and we'll do one more over here. I suppose the thing that I've told you many times, I love my stitching as memories. And look at that funny flower there, and the netting was from when I did Beck from So Be Created's course at the Green Door. And I think that was August. And we went up after the workshop on the first night and to the cheese factory, which is not a food place, it's the old cheese factory it's called. Or we call it the Cheesy. And Beck bought this little hat with spring flowers, and then, what did I buy that? No, she bought another one, and that gave me the idea. And then I bought that one another time. So there we are. There's a little bit of orange. I need a French knot in the middle there. Butterfly there. Let's do a little bit. Make this seem less like just random stitches. So again, I remember getting that was Zoe's wool, variegated. I'm going to put some orange with that, and we might even do a weave. Who knows? Oh, there you are. It never jingles as much when I try and show you. Doing that to help me wake up a bit. Oh, I'm so silly. I was just holding the thread, the threader, and didn't use it to thread the cotton, the wool. Okay, let's go in here. Now, you can see that this originally is sort of half a flower. So maybe we'll finish the full flower first with some orange. I'll try and remember to do the efficient way of stitching. It's top to top, bottom to bottom, to save the cotton. I just realised this is Rachel's cotton as well, isn't it? I think this is the first set I got. I might get to see Judy tomorrow at the Green Door, girl's mum. And it's always, always a blast. It's always like a reunion. When everyone brings their things and we go ooh and ah, and it takes almost half an hour, sometimes or longer, to actually settle down and do something. So I'm not really following nature here, am I? Because I'm doing a completely different colour. I sort of want to get to here and then do a weave. One more stitch. Bit of stabbing in the dark. Over there. And then up here. Actually, I've got a gap there, so I have to just get over to there somehow. Oh, I'm still not very good at that, am I? I went diagonally instead of straight up. We'll just cover it up. Oh, and when I weave, actually, it'll disappear. Oh, a lot of bulk behind this one. That's why I'll spare you the French knots in the corner, in the center, I mean. We go. Now, just for fun, let us get a different part of this cotton, like the really pinky darker variegated. This is why it works so well. It does get hooked up on everything, but I can just jingle all the mess and it appears again. Okay. So this is going to be a crazy task. This is not following any rules, but I just want to add some up and down through this purpley mauvey colour. So up, under, over, under, over, under. That's under, so let's go over, under, because these are all different and of course they're meant to be the same. And that's how it creates. I'm just loving how all those colours are going together. And really it's so relaxing going up and down. Back onto those stitches I did first. So what would we call it? I think a few people have described it as whimsical or so, or naive, or totally just Kate has no idea. Okay, I just want to go under that one, over. Because it's not even, you can just make some choices. Let's go under there, over, under that one, over. It's actually making my eyes go a little funny. We're nearly round. I have no idea how long I've been doing this. But this is another addictive thing, I think. I'll just get back to this colour. So magic. Let's go under. That one over. Under. Over. Under. Over. Under. Here we are. So in this little garden of flowers, we've got, I'll show you up close, like it's, you know, you can do much better than me, but that's coming out there. Do some things here. And I just want to say thank you for being with me, because I have had the funnest session. Feeling it's just the freedom to just be us. That will not cover anything up, and I love that. A little bit of the vintage somewhere on this piece. Got some space here. The green is talking to me, and then of course we have the beginnings of the inside of the nest with some hankies and this beautiful. So as I said, thank you for humoring me. Thanks for being on the journey, and I will be back. I will be back with winter, just not today. Oh, that doesn't go there. Okay, thanks everyone. Take care. Bye.